This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research here at FXPRIMUS, bringing you my daily comment for the 14th of December. So, those who are expecting a quiet end to the year so that they can attend to other matters are going to be bitterly disappointed. There's a slew of important economic and political events this week. The highlight, of course, will be Wednesday's FOMC meeting when the Fed's expected to raise interest rates for the first time since June of 2006. The key then will be what they say about the future pace of rate increases. I'll be talking more about that tomorrow, though. Sweden's Riksbank, Norway's Norges Bank, and the Bank of Japan also meet this week. No rate changes are expected at those meetings, but as we've seen many times, there can still be FX market volatility around the meetings, particularly with the markets thinned out for the holidays. You might want to consider taking a position on Noki Stocky based on the two meetings. My guess is that the Norges Bank will tend to be more dovish than the Riksbank, so I'd expect to see the pair falling. As for the indicators, Japan's closely watched Tankan started the week off with somewhat mixed results. The current quarter's figures were better than expected, but the forecasts for the first quarter of next year were disappointing. Net, there was little change in dollar-yen after a few hours. The Eurozone, the US, the UK, and Canada will all announce inflation data this week. The market will be interested to see if there's any signs of a pickup in inflation anywhere, or are we going to need to see further quantitative easing? Now, Canada is expected to see a big jump in their CPI, which could prove positive for the currency. The UK also announces its average earnings data this week in addition to the CPI. Inflation and earnings are the main points of interest for the Bank of England, so there's likely to be considerable action in sterling around these announcements. On top of which, Thursday's EU summit will be a big stress point for sterling, as UK Prime Minister Cameron's going to try to win agreement on his conditions for staying in the EU. Finally, a lot of forward-looking data from the Eurozone comes out, the German ZEW and IFO indices, plus the preliminary PMIs from France, Germany, and the Eurozone on Wednesday. The data is expected to be positive, which could be good for the euro, depending, of course, on what the Fed does. In politics, France's National Front didn't win any regional assemblies in the second round of the French regional elections over the weekend. That reduces the political risk around the euro ahead of Sunday's general election in Spain. That election could prove a watershed for Spain. The country has been governed by one of the two major parties for more than 30 years, but this time the left-wing Podemos party and the pro-business Citizens Party threatened to deny any party a majority. But whether this affects the euro remains to be seen. This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research at FXPRIMUS. Get more market insights on our education pages and turn your trading ideas into action with FXPRIMUS, the safest place to trade.